Today we have a 2015 Chevy Cruze, got the 1.8 non-turbo Ecotec engine, and you can see all the oil that's seeping out of there. We have valve cover, so what we're gonna do today, we're gonna replace the valve cover gasket and the spark plugs. They're gonna be in there anyway. And this car's got about 70,000 miles, and yeah, you can see all the nastiness going out of there. So we're gonna get that fixed so that next time we have a leak, we know where it's coming from. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta maintain your vehicles to be 100% free, oil leak free, or any type of fluid free, because you don't want to lose some oil and the engine not working properly. So stay tuned. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna remove this cover, and then we're gonna show you guys how to do this. All right, I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. So pretty much this thing slides out, so we're gonna have to remove this from here like this, upwards. So this pops out the way and exposes that connector there. And all you pretty much do is slide this cover out with a screwdriver, slide it out, and it pops right out. Put that to the side. All right, so next we're gonna try to remove this connector. We're gonna pull this orange piece out back like this, press down on it, and it should pop out easily, just like this, probably with the screwdriver, and it should slide right out. First attempt came out, and now we have a T40, two T40 bolts here, so we're gonna take those out. They shouldn't be tight, so if yours are tight, someone else was in there messing with it. So now you just pull this up like that, and it pops right out. And that's the coils. Now I gotta remove this cover out of this right here, and I'm gonna actually get into that a little bit more. I was explaining that there's oil right in there. See all that oil? All that oil came out of the valve cover gasket and seeped in there, and we don't want that, because then that causes problems with the way this ignites. You see how there's oil on the tips, and that's not good. You don't want any type of fluid in there. So that's why we're repairing this, and we're catching a big problem for later on. All right, so the way you take these out, you just gotta pry on each hole, and they have a little tab on there, and it's held right in there. So it's got 3 spots, one here, one here, and one here, and you pop those to the side and then start playing with it to come out. And then you just gotta have it loose around the area, because you just gotta get to all those bolts. You don't have to really take off all these connectors and stuff. We're just gonna work around it and get it done the right way, and hopefully all these bolts come out. I don't know if you guys seen the video I posted before when I did another valve cover. The valve cover had to be replaced because we got into this bolt right here that's all rusted. It was all hard as hell to get out, but hopefully this one doesn't give us that problem. It doesn't look that bad. So let's get that done. Those bolts out. We're gonna need a E10, and we're gonna remove one, two. There was a total of 11 bolts, because there was one in the middle here, and this should come out like that if you can, but I don't recommend pulling them out because they're in their slot. So now we're gonna try to remove this valve cover. Gotta get a little screwdriver, pop it out, and then get it out. All right, so what I did, I took a little screwdriver, put it in there, popped that open. It got open. It's all loose now. And then there has this pipe back here that clicks into that thing, has a clip. So be careful when you take that clip out. It just lights up, just like BMW style clamps on the hoses. Pops right out. And then don't lose that, because you're gonna need to put that back in there once the valve cover's out and you have more room to work over there. And then you can just pop it back in, and poop, it's all good. So now let's pop this thing out and get the valve cover gasket on. All right, now that that's done, now you see how flat this thing is. It's like, that's why the oil seeps out of there and gets in the holes there. So now I'm gonna remove the gasket, put the new one on, and then clean all that stuff out, make it nice, and then put everything back together. Actually take off the spark plugs also. They're not hard, just 4 of them, pop them right out. and then install the new ones. I bought AC Delco ones. This part number is 41829, and then the Pro number is DS50779R. So that's the one for the 1.8. Just get that in there and keep going. So I took off the gasket. I still got to take those circles out because they broke off, and it comes all together. That's how old they are. They broke off, and I cleaned up everything. There's no more excessive oil in those holes, so we're just gonna take those spark plugs out and replace them, and we're gonna put this in here now. Boom, it's changed. It's supposed to go just like that, guys. Now just gotta do, I'm actually just gonna put the valve cover in back on there, and then tighten up all the bolts to 10 millimeters should be good. People go different types of, you know, specs, but 10 millimeters on a valve cover is plenty. So that's what we're gonna do. So we put the valve cover back on. We torqued everything down crisscross, and we torqued it down to 10 millimeters to seal everything up. We cleaned up everything, all the oil residue that was around here and here. You know, it's not 100%, but it's 95%. So don't forget this connector back there. Pop that in. Remember that thing, if it pops out, pop it back in, and then, because you need that clip. Be careful with that clip. And then you pop this back in here. And now we're gonna do the spark plugs real quick and then finish the service. All right, spark plugs are in. And now we're going to put this back on, the spark plug igniters. And then we're gonna tighten it up. Snug it in there. They're not too tight. You know, put that in there. Then connect the connector back in here. Pop, and then click it in there. And now this light's in here comfortably. And that's how, oh, we forgot something. So we gotta pop this back out. And don't forget our little cover here. It goes in here like this. Pop like this, and then it slides in there just like that. So that's how that goes. I believe so. Yeah. And then this goes here so it doesn't pop out. And that's how you put that on. And that's the service. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully you guys like, subscribe, and share. You know, I'm trying to help the world, and this is a little bit of my contribution to helping it succeed. So thank you for your time, and have a good one. Peace.